Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. I'm just going to test and see on here and just make sure. I was having some issues with the microphone. So is it working?
Microphone.
Yeah, it's working. Awesome. So basically in this video, I'm going to be recapping the NRL Round One, all the big moments, the big players, the standouts. I was going to make a video, but I just think this is easier. And look, there's already 5 people joined, which is awesome. Hey guys. Oh, you changed the name, Queenslander. Nice. Well, everyone, we're going to have a chat about round one. I'm trying not to get too distracted, but at the end, I'll have a little chat to you guys about the NRL situation going on at the moment. Is there a way I might try and make a new tab, and in that tab, I will put, yeah, this is good. That's good. Okay, awesome. That's what I wanted. So, round one kicked off between the Parramatta Eel and the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. Really scrappy game, defensive game of football. A very lucky try from Reid Marnie in the 65th minute. Got the Eels the win over the rivals, the Bulldogs, 8 points to 2. Bulldogs got their 2 points on the board first with Brendan Wakeham converting a penalty goal in the 12th minute, and then Mitchell Moses backed it up to 2-2 in the 34th minute. So we went into a scoreless half, which I'm pretty sure we went into last year. I think it was the Knights and the Sharks. I'm pretty sure last year. I wasn't too impressed with the Eels, if I'm honest. I love my team. I thought Sivo was outstanding. Sivo, for me, could have been man of the match. I think he really stood up in those moments where we completely needed him. He was so good defensively, great on the wing. Even if he didn't drag a player out, he would still stop them in their tracks. They might get an offload away, but he was so good. And I wasn't expecting this from him. I was expecting him to have a really quiet game. He was quiet in the nines. He was quiet in the trial. But I really liked the way that Sivo played. Next up, we'll speak about Blake Ferguson. A few little fens there. Almost scored a try. Played pretty well. Mitchell Moses, I wasn't too impressed with, unfortunately. I thought there were some good plays, but for the most part, I thought that there were some disappointing plays as well, which is a shame. So I love Mitchie, but I think he's got a lot of pressure on him. A lot of people think he's going to win the Dally M. We'll have to wait and see. But I didn't think it was a great start to his season compared to what we were expecting. I thought Campbell Gillard was all right. I expected a little bit more in our forward pack, but the Dogs really pushed against us. Reid Marnie obviously scoring that match-winning try. I thought Ryan Madison and Junior Paulo were really good in our forwards. Ryan Madison and Junior Paulo were just ripping apart the Dogs in regards to meters, getting us downfield, which was really important. Penny Terapo came off the bench. Not too bad there either for Penny. As for the Bulldogs, I think, who do I think stood out? I thought Brandon Wakeham had a really good game. I'm not going to lie. I thought their halves did a really good job. I think Lachlan Lewis can develop with Brandon Wakeham and get even better. This side looked really dangerous throughout the match. Even Dylan Napa looked good. Adam Elliott, I backed for a try. He came very, very close, but didn't get there. I feel like I didn't see enough of him, but I thought Kieran Holland was all right. Entire match, he was making quite an impact, and yeah, that's really good. So let's go to the next game. We had the Friday night Raiders versus the Titans, where the Raiders got the win, 24 points to 6. I had the Raiders winning 22 points to 8, I think. No, 24 points to 8. I was close. Yeah, that's right. I had 24 points to 8. I could have bet on the Raiders to score exactly 24 points. Anyway, Jack Whiten, outstanding. A try in the 2nd minute and the 13th minute, and a great try by Elliot Whitehead in the 65th minute, as well as Emre Gula in the match. As for the Raiders, I liked Bailey Simonson starting. He looked really good on the wing. Jared Croker, congratulations on 2,000 points. Youngest player, I believe, as well, to reach that 2,000 points. Really good. I thought Curtis Scott was pretty good. I wasn't expecting too much from him. I thought he had a really good game. Obviously, it wasn't too bad. I thought it was good. Papali, I didn't expect much from, I'm expecting a good year from, but not as good as last year. But I thought Papali was absolutely outstanding. And Elliot Whitehead, I spoke about. Even Emre Guler off the bench was having a bit of a blind, I'm not going to lie. As for the Titans, I thought Tyrone Peachy was fairly good in the centres, had a decent game. Philip Sammy at fullback, a lot of people think that's his position, and he looked really good. I'm not going to lie, he did look quite good there, but I don't know. I thought their halves were terrible, man. Tyrone Roberts and Ash Taylor. Ash Taylor looked so good in the nine, so it was really disappointing for me. But yeah, the Titans at the moment, 24 points to 6. They really look like they struggled in the match, and the Raiders looked as dominant as ever. So the next game on Friday night, this was a really good game. This was potentially up there with my game of the round. It wasn't, though. I think there was a game that beat it. The Cowboys lost at their brand new stadium, Queensland Country Bank Stadium in Townsville, to rivals, the Queensland rivalry between those two clubs, the Brisbane Broncos, 21 points to 8. Now, look, I don't know. It's a tough one to think about, but I think that the fact that Michael Morgan kicked that field goal right on halftime to make them within 3 points, I think was pretty good at the moment. But the Broncos forward pack and Jake Turpin is on another level. So obviously 12-9 at halftime for the players. I thought Valentine Holmes was good, but he definitely wasn't great. There were lots of errors, which was unfortunate. There were some missed tackles. Decent game for the most part, though. I thought Scott Drinkwater in the number 6 was outstanding. I loved him. He's going to look dangerous when he's running the ball. He's got that Dylan Brown kind of play. He's got the Jack Whiten kind of play, running the ball, not passing direct. Even Munster you could go with. I thought he looked really, really good. I thought Michael Morgan didn't play too bad as well. Not going to lie. Cohen Hess, I said that Cohen Hess would have a good game. He had a pretty good game. Taumalolo was absolutely outstanding. Reece Robson came off the bench for Jake Granville, and boy, did he look good. He is someone to look out for this year, in my opinion. Okay, next up for the Brisbane Broncos, let's speak about this team because they were on fire. Jermaine Asako played fullback, as obviously Jack Bird was injured. Fantastic game from Jermaine Asako. Katoni Staggs in the centres. I'm pretty sure I backed him for a try. So that was the first try that I picked, I think. I picked a couple. Well, Valentine Holmes and Katoni Staggs, I had those two. So I backed him for a try. That was good. Jesse Arthur's, man. Jesse Arthur's on the wing for the Broncos. Look, what I saw of this Broncos team, I really liked, and I think the Broncos look very dangerous this year. Even Brady Croft, who I was very surprised with Alex Glenn being out that for his first match of the Broncos, he was named as captain. Look, if it was up to me, I probably would have named someone like Darius, or look, I would have gone Corey Oates or Andrew McCulloch as captain, but that's just my opinion. Tavita Pangai Jr. obviously has been, I think it was a 4 or 6 week charge that has come his way. David Fafita scored an unforgettable try. Both him and Payne Haas, the prop and the second rowers, they look good. Big boppers at the Bronco. I thought they had a fantastic game. They were party poopers, and this was fantastic to watch. I really want to go to a match as soon as the NRL says fans are back in. I really want to go to a match involving the Brisbane Bronco besides Magic Round. I want to watch them play. They looked really good, and I'm looking forward to the Broncos and Souths game this week just to see this Broncos side. If I was going off that game, I'd say they'd be in the 8, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't see them finishing in the bottom 4 though now. I love the way they played. Next up, at halftime, it was 10-0 between the Newcastle Knights and the New Zealand Warriors. We had a sin being in the first half of Chanel Harris-Tavita. Kalen Ponga for the Knights looked really good. I thought he had a really good game. I backed Edric Lee to score, and he did. That was another one. Their centres were okay, Shabowski and Tuola. Didn't do too much, but I thought they were okay. As for their forwards, I've got to say, Jaden Brayley did a really good job in the number 9. I said to keep an eye out for him, and he looked quite good. And Daniel Saifidi Was it Daniel? It was, where did he play? Yeah, Daniel Saifidi in number 10. He looked really good as well. Connor Watson came off the bench and Aiden Guerra came off the bench. The New Zealand Warriors obviously losing 20-0. I don't know what to say. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck looked injured. He's carrying an injury, I've heard. But really, the Warriors were really disappointing in this one. I tipped them, and yeah, I think the Warriors are getting hard done by at the moment with the new laws due to COVID-19. They're going to be kept here in Australia, and I've heard at least 3 players have actually left Australia going to New Zealand, which means they'll isolate for 14 days, and then who knows what's going on. Yeah, it's. I feel bad for the Warriors' families, man. I really do. I understand that have to be in isolation for 14 days anyway, and things could calm down, but I don't see things calming down at this rate. Next up, we had the South Sydney Rabbitohs take on the Cronulla Sharks. The Rabbitohs looked really good in the first half. They were up 16 points to 8. However, they really had a slide in the last 15, 20 minutes. They still won 22-18, but they let in a double from Sione Katoa, a really good try there. A conversion miss from Sean Johnson could have made this game closer, but didn't. But no, I thought this was a decent game of footy. I thought it was enjoyable. Well, it wasn't fantastic. Adam Reynolds scored the first try in the 11th minute. He looked really good. There was a sin binning on James Roberts just before halftime. Latrell Mitchell, for me, didn't look very good in the fullback role. He was off, so I want to know how long he played. I'm trying to check now. He did not play 80 minutes. He played 55 minutes in the match. Now, I wonder if that was to have a rest or if that was you're not fullback. Thought Alex Johnston looked really good as well. Made a few errors, unfortunately, but looked really good. Cam Murray and Liam Knight looked outstanding. Looking at this, Liam Knight only played 48 minutes, and those 48 minutes he made a difference. He looked really good. Alex Johnston played 25. I thought the Rabbitohs looked really good in that first half, but they kind of let it slide. Obviously, Sione Katoa looked really good for the Cronulla Sharks. William Kennedy at fullback didn't look too bad either. Blake Brayley looked like he was trying to get involved, which was good. And surprisingly, I thought Toby Rudolph had a really good game. He played half an hour, and Sorensen, not too bad. The Sharks, they could have won this one, I think. They could have just sneaked it away, but the Rabbitohs' defence was a little bit too good in the end for the Cronulla Sharks. All right, next match, we had the game of the round, in my opinion. This game had everything. It was so fun to watch. The Penrith Panthers play the Sydney Roosters. Now, the Panthers got the win 20 points to 14, considering they were down 12-6 from the Roosters at halftime. In the 3rd minute, Mitchell Orbison crossed over for a try. Takiaho in the 19th minute. So the Roosters had quite a big lead. And then the Panthers, they just came charging home. Now, I don't want to say it was purely Nathan Cleary, but I think he orchestrated some great plays that led to some big moments in the match. I thought Stephen Crichton's try, Josh Mansour's kick, I did not see it going anywhere, but it was a great try. And I've got to say, I think Kyle Flanagan had a really good game for the Roosters. I wasn't expecting too much with all the pressure on him at the moment. I was expecting him to just have a quiet game, get stuff done, but he really got involved, and I think he made a difference in the match as well. I thought Isaiah Yeo was outstanding. Obviously, I mentioned Nathan Cleary. Brian To'o didn't score, so we'll wait and see. Api Coruscant, the number 9, was outstanding. He's up there with my player of the round. Look, it's between him and him. There's 3 players that I think deserve player of the round. Api Coruscant is one of them. Liam Martin looked quite good as well. As obviously I mentioned, Isaiah Yeo. Off the bench was Kickout. He had an injury, then he scored a try. It was freakish, great to watch. And, the Panthers, mate. James Tedesco was fairly quiet for the Sydney Roosters. In regards to the Roosters looking good, I think Kyle Flanagan, Ria Hargraves and his tackle, the build of Takiaho, Victor Radley, it was his birthday, but unfortunately, mate, I didn't think he had a great game. I love Victor Radley, and maybe it's because I backed him for a try and I'm annoyed, but a few errors, but obviously a lot of pressures on players at the moment. But that was my game of the round. Next up, I went to this one. We had the Sea Eagles versus the Storm at Brookvale Oval. Manly did not score. However, they did look quite good in the first half. I'm not going to lie. The Sea Eagles looked like they could have taken it home. I can't get comfortable. So Manly ended up losing 18 points to 4 in this one. The Storm too good. Now, this second Vunivalu try, in my opinion, was not a try. First time was a good try. Tom Eisenhoof obviously was a try. 18 points to 4. It gets the Storm up and running, and I'm surprised that Manly didn't score. Tom Trbojevic was really involved. I thought he had a great game. I'm not going to lie. I think Brad Parker actually played quite well as well from what I saw. That missed opportunity from George Tafua was very unfortunate when he dropped it near the sideline. I thought Cherry Evans was quite good. Danny Levi got subbed off, so I want to know. Gerbo was really good, Jake Trbojevic. I'll have a look at his minutes in a moment on Danny Levi. Vunivalu, outstanding, backed him as first try scorer, so that was pretty good to predict that. At this stage, I think Justin Oller might score first try in Storm and Sharks, but Vunivalu tells me he'll do it again next week. Jerome Hughes was quite good as well. Jerome Hughes, the number 7 for the Storm. I think he was an underrated player. But look, my man of the match for this is number 9, Cameron Smith. I thought he was absolutely outstanding in this match. He really controlled the game, made it his. Great plays and forcing repeat sets. Great to watch. And Nelson made a big impact off the bench. Now let's have a look at Danny Levi. How many minutes did you play, mate? 62 minutes, so not too bad. There's 80 minutes. Only missed 18. Maybe he was getting a bit tired in that number 9, but nah, he looked quite good. And this Manly team, I know they didn't score, but I wouldn't write them off just yet. They look really good, but the Storm, obviously too good there at Lotto Land. And finally, last but not least, we had the Dragons against the West Tigers, where the Dragons fell short at home, 24 points to 14. Benji Marshall. So Cameron Smith, Appy Coruscant, and Benji Marshall are my players of the round. Next week, I might pick. Do you guys want to see me pick a fullback, a winger, like team of the round, or nah, like the Dally M? I'll have a think about it. But Luciani Leilua looked really good for the Tigers. But Benji Marshall, oh my God, outstanding. I backed another try as well in this match. This was Zach Lomax. I said that Zach Lomax would score. He scored the second try in the 25th minute. I can't believe Ravalawa scored in the first minute, but the Tigers came charging home. The Dragons led 12-8 at half time. They lost 24-14. As I said, Zach Lomax had a good game. Braden Williami didn't look too bad. The halves, I thought Ben Hunt had quite a good game. Not going to lie, I like what I saw from Ben Hunt. Didn't see much of Isaac Luke, unfortunately. Brazil looked really dangerous and good. Merrin off the bench, Fui Mayano. They've got a really good team. And then for the Tigers, obviously, the loss of Luke Brooks meant that Josh Reynolds was playing halfback, but Benji Marshall, he was outstanding. He was outstanding. Great to watch. If you're a West Tigers fan, you should be proud of this win to beat the Dragons at home. And yeah, I thought it was a good way to end the round. And we had some old dogs turn back the clock, but that was the round that was. So there's still 12 people in the stream. I'm going to sit up a bit and we can have a chat about the round that was. You can ask me questions about the match. You can ask me questions about what's going on. Let's have a chat. Team of the round, yes. What happened to Luke Brooks? Luke Brooks did a calf injury, I believe, during the captain's run. Holy crap, there are a lot of comments. How's your tipping comp going? You should do a weekly podcast with BKR Sport. Look, I'd love to do it, but BKR has a little bit going on at the moment. Unfortunately, his channel is not active. I'm getting a lot of Instagram notifications, just likes on photos and stuff. So yeah, no, it's very unfortunate. Did you see me at the game? Was that at the Para game? Bro, Malka Hesse talked to me on Instagram. Malka Hesse. Oh, yeah, the junior eel. That him? Hi, I love your vids. What do you think about the Knights? I thought the Knights were absolutely outstanding. They had a really good game. They should be proud winning at home. I don't know what I was thinking tipping the Warriors. I don't know. I expected them to come out and nah, no. I think they can push. I don't know. I think they can push Canberra. I think Canberra will win 1-12. I'll give you a little spoiler. Canberra should win easy, but I think I don't know. The pressure at the moment on the Warriors must be hurting them, and they'll want to win for their fans. Fans will be watching them in New Zealand, going, "Come on, boys, we're going through all the." You go back to the Christchurch shooting, and I don't know. I expect them to not get up, but become close. But no, the Knights were really good. Kalen Ponga was great. They've got a good team building. I do hope they play final, but I am quite doubtful. Go the Storm. Sorry, mate. Got ahead. All good. Think we will get a round 3, or will the games be suspended for round 2B, or we get for the year? This is really divisive. I personally think that it's funny because the NRL has now confirmed that if a player gets the COVID-19, I don't know if I can say the word anymore because the video got fucking demonetized. But anyway, I won't go there. The COVID-19 testing would mean that the season would not end. I don't know. This is wrong. You've got to respect the players. You've got to respect the player's family. So you're trying to tell me that if a player contracts it and then goes home to their family, we know they've contracted it. It's play on. All the other players can have it. They could be giving it to their family, their kids, could be passing it on to their grandparents. It's rubbish. This is not the way to handle the situation. I don't know. It's really frustrating. It really frustrates me at the moment. Bro, I legit saw you at Manly. I came up to you, bro. I'm so disappointed. I came up to you, bro. Oh, I wish I came up to you, bro. Oh, you should have come up, bro. Should have come up. It wasn't a great game at Manly, but it was good to talk to people and stuff. But yeah. The Parrot and Eels game was pretty boring. So many errors. Yeah, 100%. Look, it wasn't completely boring. Everyone thinks it was completely boring. I mean, maybe because it was good to see my team, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't think it was wasn't the worst game I've ever seen. Knew we would win. Yeah. Oh, that's the Panthers, isn't it? Stephen Crichton scored in his first 15 seconds on the field. That's amazing. Viliame Mikikau was good. Up the Bunnies, big puppy, entertaining us. I saw you at Manly getting food. Yeah, I was pretty hungry. Did you meet any players? I met Cameron Smith. I met Josh Addo-Carr. Does it count meeting players on the bus? I met Suliasi Vunivalu. Did I meet any Manly players? Not really. Cameron Munster, we were quite close. Team of the round. Or Cameron Smith, Benji Marshall. Cameron Smith, Benji Marshall, Appy Coruscant. Jack Whiten would be up there. Tom Travojevic would be pretty close. Kalen Ponga. Yeah, there's some good players in the round, no doubt. But Benji is probably my player of the round. He was crazy. How come you didn't do a meet and greet at Manly? I don't know. I didn't even get to film my video at Manly until basically the match had started. There was just music that would have got a copyright all the time. What are your thoughts for Manly after round 1? As I said, I don't think you can completely write them off. If anyone's going, Manly won't make the 8, you're stupid. Manly played fantastic. The Storm were just very clinical in the second half. Manly fans should be proud of their team's performance. I understand they didn't score and it'll be frustrating, but they put in a really good effort. There are a few missed opportunities, but pretty good. Where will the Warriors play for now in Australia? Oh, where will the Warriors play for? So I've heard, I think it's Hinchcliffe, northern New South Wales, where I'm from. Well, I'm from down the central New South Wales, but I heard they're setting up camp there. I've heard rumors of Townsville. I've heard rumors of Seabus Super Stadium. They will play the Raiders this weekend, as long as all goes ahead. But at Gold Coast, yeah, that's what I thought. Just found out that my uncle's friend is Jack Whiten's brother. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Hello, Mixer. The first half was pretty boring. I was there. Oh, Sean Towney, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that, bro. I love that you love my channel. Dude, that's my first super chat. That really helps out the channel so much. Thank you so much for that. That's awesome. Mode Gaming, I dare you to say that about the Broncos, my fave. Golden Anime, are you here? If you're here in the comments, let me know, because let's speak about your Brisbane Broncos. They had a really, really good game on Friday night against the Cowboys, and they should be so proud of their performance. Sean Towney, were you at the match? Do you think Panthers will beat the Dragons? This is a really hard match, and I don't want to give it away since I've already given away one tip. I don't want to give away more. I won't say who wins, but I think this match will be decided by less than 6 points for sure. I've tipped a certain team by 2. However, I might have to look at the way these teams played again. I think it'll be a very tough match to pick. I think the Manly and Roosters game will be tough to pick as well. I think Manly will give them a run for the money, but not sure about that. But I think the Dragons and Panthers is probably the hardest to tip of the round. Does anyone in the comments, I won't say my tip, obviously, but you probably know it, think that the Titans will beat the Parramatta Eels at home? You've got to think about no home field crowd advantage now, but the Titans play there quite regularly. Do you guys think that the Titans have a chance? Broncos suck. Look, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Broncos are one of my disliked teams, unfortunately, just over the last couple of 20 years even. However, I think they played outstanding, and I won't take how good away they were from that. One more for a good season for Power. Thanks, Shawnee. Thank you so much. That $6 super chat really means a lot. That'll go towards making merch or going to a game when people are allowed back in the stadium. I'm going to be doing a Q&A. So, you sure? I heard quarantine was preventing them. I think Titans will lose, but they won't play as bad as they did against the Raiders. 100%. I think the Titans really turn up at home. Look, I'll tell you now, I'm tipping the Parramatta Eels to win. But I do think that the Titans will really give them a run for their money. I think they'll be quite dangerous. I'll give you a tip. The Titans will score more than 6 points. There you go. Thank you, Hiram Lodge, for that super chat. $4 donation. That is absolutely awesome, guys. Really support that at the moment. I want to ask you guys a little question. Now, this might be very divisive. I think I'll have a lot of different opinion. And we've got 14 people viewing right now, which is absolutely outstanding. Do you guys think that donations, or not donations, but memberships from your club should be going back to you, or are you happy to support your club during this obviously tough time? Because you've got to think about it. There's bakers, there's ticket holders. People are going to lose their jobs at the fact that there will be no one at these venues. Do you consider it as a donation to your club, or do you think that, no, I deserve that money back? For me, it's been really hard to think, but I think I'd accept the donation for the club. I think having tickets to the Roosters and Manly game on this weekend, I would prefer to get my money back for that. I mean, it's funny because all the NRL clubs are going to do it tough. And being an NRL fans, I just think, I don't know. I think my Eels membership, take it. But I think games that you've bought tickets to where you don't completely support the club, I think it's really tough to have an opinion. But look, you can't give every cent. And who knows? I don't think Magic Round is going to happen. Oh, I don't want people to say this. I have paid for accommodation. I have paid for flights. I have paid for tickets. I have had chats to players about talking up in Magic Round. Look, I don't think it's going to happen either. If it does happen, it might happen in Townsville or potentially Bankwest, but I feel like they're going to want to keep things away from Sydney. There's been no official announcement about Magic Rounds, so look, but the NBA today announced that it won't be back till June. Magic Rounds in May. I know we all want this to go away, but this is not something that will just go away. And I was on the side of the media fearing everybody, and I still am. They're just rubbish about it. But I don't know. Everyone should be a little bit worried, and I don't want to scare you guys, but everyone should be a little bit worried. You look at what's going on in other countries. I think Australia is okay at the moment. I think countries like Italy and countries like obviously China massively affected. And the fact that the elderly are a target is crazy because, as I said, if an NRL player or a person passes it, you're carrying it, you're giving it to your grandparents. It's massive. But look, I don't want to talk about it too much, so I'll probably end the stream in about 5 minutes, guys. Entertain us. If round 3 happens, my Bronx will beat the Titans. Where's it at? Probably, but where's it at? Is it at? Have you stocked up on toilet paper? No. Do I think that schools should be cancelled? This is something I've wanted to talk about. The answer is yes. However, it's going to be very, very difficult for families, mothers, fathers, single mothers, mothers and fathers together to support an income for their kids. So, look, in my opinion, I think if this is as serious as, and there's proof, which I think there is now, I think we're beyond the point where this is a joke, a prank. This is legit, is probably the best word. I don't know. I think yes. What was that? At my school, we aren't allowed to sit next to each other. Yeah, there's no school assemblies. I heard that. Yeah, I don't think they need to suspend the. I don't think they need to suspend the NRL and the Broncos versus Titans game is at Cbus. Look, I disagree. But yeah, I don't know. I think we need to look after our players if we want. And you think of a player if they're carrying it, not knowing it, and as I said, pass it to someone that they love, and that person is very sick or even passes away. Touch wood. There's no bloody wood here. There's wood over there. They're going to be distraught and they're not going to want to play. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, I don't think they. So Broncos versus Titans game is at Cbus. Look, if I was going off the other night, I think Broncos would win easy. Broncos, I know they're at Suncorp, but I think they'll struggle against the Rabbitohs. I won't tell you my tip, whether I'm tipping the Broncos or the Rabbitohs. I haven't picked completely yet. But I really like what I saw. That David Fafita try was fantastic. Jesse Arthurs is a fantastic pickup. He was one of the best players on the field in that Cowboys game. Who else was good? I spoke about someone else. I forget. How do you reckon the Kings are going to go? Well, what are they paying? Oh, I'm curious to know what they're paying actually this weekend. They're well, looks like they're going to lose the series. Perth $1.63 in Perth. Kings at $2.30. Look, they lost by what, 18? Very disappointed in the Kings' performance, obviously. No crowd makes a big difference in regards to the players and even the refereeing. Home field advantage is such a big thing in the aspects to that. But yeah, look, I would say I'm hopeful that Kings will win this and then win the series in Game 5. But I am very doubtful, and I would not be surprised at all if Perth Wildcats win by 1-10 winning the title. You should make a rugby league live 4 series. Well, I used to. I don't have like what are they called? Those things where you can film the TV? Engoda? Dota? What do they call those devices? But yes, I do have the game. I play Xbox. So if you guys play Xbox, hit me up on Facebook or Instagram. Look, I get a lot of messages on the Instagram, and I get a lot. I try and reply. The people that message me every day. Look, I do my best, and I'm trying to reply more on YouTube as well now. I had a period where I didn't. If Bronx win against the Rabbits, will your opinion on them change? Look, my opinion at the moment is they're a fantastic team. I thought they were outstanding against the Cowboys. They really matched up their forwards. El Gato, El Gato, that's the word I was thinking of. No, Broncos look really good. Brady Croft looked really good. When Alex Glenn comes back, that's a big in for the Broncos. I see the Broncos either playing. If I was going off now, I would say the Broncos finish in positions 1 to 10. I don't think they would finish below 10th. However, I say the same about the Dragons, but after that performance, I didn't think they played too bad on the weekend, the Dragons. I thought they were hard done by. There were a few calls that went against them, kind of like Manly, that Vunivalu try. But yeah. What footy players are you mates with? Well, I don't know. Mates is a tough word, but connections, I guess, with Shandor Earl, Josh Addo-Carr, Cameron Smith, Dylan Brown, Clint Gutherson, a little bit of. We've had a few chats. Who else we got? Who else do I talk to? Jordan Kahu. Hang on. Who else have we got? Hang on. Give me a second. Players that I've spoken to in person or on Insta. Jamin Salmon from Parramatta Eels. We have a few chats. Had a couple of chats with Hayes Dunster and Ethan Parry. Wanga Blake had a few chats as well. Who did I? No, I wouldn't say that one. I'd say Lachlan Lewis. We've had a chat. We had an interview. So he knows who I am, and Dylan Brown really knows who I am. He really points out to the cameras sometimes when I'm filming vlogs, like in that Manly game, I think it was, and stuff. That's pretty cool. Who else is there that physically knows? Cameron Smith really knows who I am now, which is nice. It's good to have a bit of a connection with Cameron Smith. Look, that's probably it. But yeah, there's a few players. I have chats with Spastic jumping into that tackle again. Vunivalu, are we talking about? Yeah, we are. Yep. My uncle's walking through Woolworths. How did the Tigers go on the weekend, and do you reckon the Tigers will win against tonight? Oh, I don't want to give you my tip early because I've spoiled 2 tips already. I'm not going to say who, but I'm tipping a team by 13 plus either way, and it is at Leichhardt, which is a big advantage for the Tigers. That's all I'm going to say, though. Tigers on the weekend, though, fantastic. I thought Benji Marshall was outstanding. I thought that Josh Reynolds did his job quite well in the half. Billy Walters looked really good. David Nufaluma, did he score a double? I believe he scored a double. David Nufaluma played really, really well for the West Tigers. Luciani Leilua, absolutely outstanding. My Insta is the Entertain House, just the Entertain House. Give me a second. Yeah, David Nufaluma scored a double. Luciani Leilua. It's funny how the players that we all say are good most of the time are try scorers, but I think there. Adam Dewey looked quite good as well. He wasn't amazing, but I thought he looked really good on the field, so I was quite impressed. We've been streaming for 40 minutes, guys. Wow, that went really quick, and we've still got 16 people joined. So I'm going to wrap it up in the next 3 minutes. So any more questions, drop questions below. Comment on my videos regularly when I post them. So Tuesday will be the recap. Sunday, I'll probably do an Eels and Titans, like a live stream reaction. What's this message? Is this another message or a follow? That's a follow. Thanks, Shawnee. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a Q&A potentially next Wednesday. So get your questions in, not on here, but on actual video. Yeah. How do you talk to so many players? Instagram a little bit, meeting them at games and talking to them about who I am. Look, some players go, no, thank you, or I can't comment. Others go, yeah, no, what you do is cool. And yeah. Isaac Ritchie, I think you got a great channel. You're sitting over 1,000 subs, aren't you? Which is absolutely awesome. You make some good what's the word? I'll double check the channel now. I believe it's who I think. Yeah, 1.33. That's crazy, man. That's going up. That's so good. That 362,000. Yeah, you make some good videos, man. You got to post more. Your subs will go up a lot if you post more. I post quite regularly now. CT Dingo, just checking. I am subscribed to all of you guys. I 100%. Not everyone watching. Like people who post content though, you would be surprised. I am subscribed to you. I watch your videos. And I'm just seeing CT Dingo now. Is that the Super Coach one? No, that's you do the cards. I do the cards as well. The trading cards. And you do the, I don't watch the WWE stuff, I'll admit. But no, you've made some good videos, man. You need more subs, 100%. So you're on 60, 67 at the moment. Get you to 100 soon. Hey, sports fan 321. Can you please read mine? I know Mitchell Pearce and my dad does too. Oh, that's awesome. I'll show you. I got a photo of Mitchell Pearce. He was at the local Telstra store for a opening. And he wanted to have a chat with me, but his media manager did not like it. But there's me with Mitchell Pearce. So there you go. How well do you know him? Pretty well. I just subbed to your channel, Isaac. Nah, bro, that's all good. All right, guys, 60 seconds. Drop your questions. If anyone wants to drop a super chat, it's appreciated, but you don't have to. Yeah, I'm glad footy's back, and it's really helping my channel a lot. Hi, Lucas Sherman. What do you record your videos on? My phone. I'm not kidding. MBL, the GoPro, my phone, all my videos on here, and then I use editing apps to get them up quickly. Look, I just film all the clips on there, zooming in. I don't know. I'm thinking about investing in a camera, but it means my videos would be delayed a bit like BKR. Broncos versus Eels in round 7. Is that the one at TIO or is that at Suncorp? If it's at TIO, we'll beat yous. We'll fucking beat yous. But at Suncorp, I think we'll struggle. We have a good record there, but I like the Broncos this year from what I saw. What videos should I make? Weekly tipping. You could even do like a team preview for each season. That would be pretty cool. Oh, mate, Sean blew me away with that 450. No more. You're done for the night, brother. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. That really helped, as I said, towards making shirt. Do you guys like the shirt? If you haven't seen it, go and check out the Manly versus Melbourne vlog. I was wearing it for some photo. I've met Benji Marshall. I've met Benji Marshall too on his 300th game. Gave me a high five. That was pretty cool. Anyway, guys, 45 minutes. I'm gonna play some Xbox. If you guys have Xbox, swing me a message on the Instagram page or the Facebook page. I'm quite responsive to both. I get a lot of messages, so I try my best. Stop it, Shawnee. That's done. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging on the stream. Big shout out to Sean Towney. He has donated about $10 worth to the channel tonight, which I really appreciate. It'll help me make video. Hopefully, the NRL season does return too soon. I'll be doing my NRL round 2 predictions tomorrow night. Let's think. I will go. So I finish work at 5:30. We'll try and get that video up by 8 p.m. By 8 p.m., it'll be up. My Xbox name. Let me check that. I think it's the Entertain House, but I'll check that before I go. Give me 2 seconds. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. It's been good. How do you think the Rabbitohs will go? I don't know. I've got them premiers, but I don't know. I wasn't too impressed with their last 20 minutes. I thought they started really good. They led away a lot of easy ball. But I don't know. I had them as premiers. My Xbox name is Entertain House in capital letters, and my name is Hayden. So there you go. If you find me, profile picture is a bloke with like glass shards around him. But yeah, I'll be playing NBA, rugby league, FIFA. Well, not FIFA. Fucking FIFA pisses me off. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Oh, Shawnee, stop it, mate. You got to stop it. All right, guys, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thanks for joining the stream. Can we get one more like? We're on 19 likes right now. If we can hit 20 likes, I'll hit that end button. I'll go to sleep or play this. Thank you so much for this, guy. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my round 2 prediction. And if you guys want to watch probably an Eels, I'll confirm it, but an Eels versus Titans video on Sunday afternoon when we play the Gold Coast Titans, which I believe is a 6 o'clock game. But hopefully we can all get back to some footy games soon. You guys are going to miss my vlog. I appreciate it. Fist bump, guy. Thanks for hanging out. See you guys next time. Oh.